2017 Philadelphia Phillies.
Second, welcome to MLB The Show.
Chris Acho is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Mac Forrest. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 16.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we get underway in Philadelphia. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Into the box now, Darren Durham. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, Henley Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Henley Ramirez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Just getting started here in Philly. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Push softly over toward the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Clay Buchholz gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
In now is John Jay. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Forrest sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip. That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now to the plate, Brandon Jordan. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No, 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Justin Ruggiano. Comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs.
Justin Ruggiano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bautista giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltre. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
So striding in, Henry Cates. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
1-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1-2, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a rocket deep down the line in left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now batting, Jamal Weeks. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Well, you see there on the graphic, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. He's set, and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, I think that might have been ball four, but you never want the umpire to decide that. Go ahead and let it fly.
London.
Digging in, Edmund London. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Nobody out, runner on first. A look to first by Buchholz. Runner back standing. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Fielder.
I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now in the box, Adrian Beltre. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Buchholz sets. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. Phillies on top, 1-0. So digging in now, Tanner
Boston,
Schmidt. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Clay Buchholz. A textbook sack bunt situation here. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw will go to Zobrist covering to get the out, but the sacrifice is a good one.
Center fielder number 16, Mac Forrest.
Striding in once again, Mac Forrest, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is grounded foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Oh, 0-2, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bautista is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Third baseman number 7, Darren Durham.
So stepping in, Darren Durham, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's out.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's he going to give?
2 out here and a runner at second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1,
and this is taken outside for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
2 down, runners at first and second. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd. And that means the bases are loaded now with
right
2 away.
Number 12, Justin Ruggiano.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Ruggiano. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him, threw him a changeup, and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
The 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Standing in, Woody Francis. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Francis.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Bogarts throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher Chris Acho.
At the plate, Chris Acho. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Forrest moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Sean Shea.
Ready for another chance? John Jay, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here it comes on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Here he comes again. 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Ruggiano is there, and that's the 3rd out. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. His club trails 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Henry Cates comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope,
and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
A fastball that just misses inside. A high fastball is in there. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider. And it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Jamal Weeks, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's ball 1. One now to Zobrist. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Brandon Jordan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, well, that's a combination of a little bit of speed and luck. He pulls the ball into the hole right there. You're going to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Runners going. This one's down to third. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Edmund London.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edmund London. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Coming to the plate now, Tanner Schmidt. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Tanner Schmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now here it comes. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Now at the plate, Clay Buchholz. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. London ranges to his left. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Mac Forrest.
Digging in once again, Mac Forrest. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Darren Durham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
One and 2. Here it comes. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. Jordan is after it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now, Woody Francis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Woody Francis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Acho.
So striding forward now, Chris Acho. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2
To
strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. The pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Misses, ball 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Durham is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Hanley
Leading off for
Ramirez.
Boston,
They'll try and get
left
things
fielder,
started as we begin inning
Hanley
number 6.
Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The right fielder,
Hey,
number
every
12,
pitcher loves to get quick
Justin
outs, right? How about
Ruggiano.
that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Ruggiano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, The more the hitters have seen him, this is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. Zobrist with a dive. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Digging in once again, Henry Cates. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. David Hale enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, David Hale.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Ben Zobrist.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ramirez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Riding in once again, Brandon Jordan. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
London.
Ready for another chance. Edmund London. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Weeks onto the grass. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Red
He'll be
Sox,
tasked with starting
shortstop,
things as we begin the
Xander
7th.
Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit well on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But man, that ball's hit good.
Jamal Weeks.
Ready for another shot now. Jamal Weeks. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Tanner.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tanner Schmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
Here's the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Matt McCormick comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pablo Sandoval.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. A dozen home runs and an even 40 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on
it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Mac Forrest.
Ready now, Mac Forrest. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Now a hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Red Sox settle for just the one. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Philadelphia is on top 2-1. William Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
William Morgan.
Standing in, Jose Bautista. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Jose Bautista.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ruggiano is in pursuit. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's set and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Woody Francis.
Into the box now, Woody Francis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Forrest, and that's the third out. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. In now, Darren Durham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Bautista has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ken Giles will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number
Brock Holt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 33, Brock Holt.
Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Justin Ruggiano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Tommy Lane is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Tommy Lane.
Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And he got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in, John Jay. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So now with two away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Brandon Jordan. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Line hard into left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding in, Edmund London. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lays off 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Jonathan Papelbon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
58. Jonathan Papelbon.
Henry Cates will be the first one to greet Papelbon as he'll get things started here in the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye down.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he'd probably get some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Foul back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
They'll try again. 1-2. Line drive to left. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down one. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he pops up the bunt attempt. London is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman
Dustin Pedroia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
In there at the knees, strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 delivery. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 now from Papelbon. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Into the box now, Tanner Schmidt, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
That misses. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Once again, a 3-2.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive to single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Matt Wieters will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
And now everybody's running. That swung on and missed. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Chris Acho earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. Jonathan Papelbon earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.